sees the tenant to grow. Okay? The time the concept was to rent out the lot. But now our concern is not to rent out the lot. Our concern is to achieve sustainable business income for the tenant. My main concern is not the customer first. It's not a shopper first. It's a tenant first. This is very, very important. Our team is focusing on this direction. Right? So because of this reason, we came up with an idea. The idea is, let's talk about a mall whereby people around this place, between 5 kilometers to even 20 kilometers, can every day visit this place for their everyday needs. That accounts for the reason why we came up with Everyday Mall, and also a tagline they say, for your everyday needs, will appear in all our promotion. So now you think logically, in order that we can satisfy people on an everyday basis, everyday needs, then the mall must have products and service, all kinds of everything, inverted commas. That is the meaning right now. Next. So now we have this first cut clear. Second issue is, if we bring tenants to come in, how are we going to ensure that tenants will be able to have sustainable income? The first part is, look at the traditional approach. Traditional approach is, yes, we give you a physical place, which is what we're doing right now, and to strengthen this physical place, we will come up with events. That's why we have an events team, the 6 of us here, right? Events team. Now, by the time the mall is launched on the 27th of April, on the day itself, you will see in front, which means the information counter, a directory of events from April until December. You can commit that. That's what we're working on right now already anyway. You can say, these are the events coming in for the whole year until 2019. Events are very critical. In order to bring traffic to the mall. We cannot expect the tenant themselves just to bring their own crowd. It won't happen like this. Alright? So we also must bring events to come in. So because of this, we always say, okay, when you rent 1425, what you are getting is a physical lot. At the same time, you must realize we are supporting this with our event. The calendar will come out in the month of April, right, to bring traffic in. So based on this, when we say events, what happens is there are two major places or platforms we can organize this event. One, I'll show you afterwards, is the main street. If you remember, the main street is the one I showed you just now. Is it right? The main street. Here, this is the main street. Okay. So first is the main street. We will have what we call as carnival events. Carnival, right? Now, like fun fair, carnival, right? Imagine you will have a bookstore that tie with us, and they have the whole roll of books from top right up to the bottom, whole roll over here. One roll down. So create a carnival effect, especially during the school holidays. So people will come to this place, right, and then spread this people to the various retail lots. So one is called carnival events. And there are only two categories of people to bring in. Either for the carnival events, we have especially those tenants that have taken the standard lot. Why? Because standard lot, in terms of visibility, is less, of course, compared to premium lot. Because they're right. So first preference could be, okay, we target the standard lot and say, okay, we're having this day, a carnival event, please participate. So they come in carnival. That's one, right? Okay. Of course, less preference. I'm not saying no preference, I'm saying less preference is given to the premium because they're already at the main street and they may not need to also do that itself, right? So we will focus on the standard lot to compensate, alright? Second, we will bring in outsider to come in, but this outsider must, criteria one, example, branded products, because generally many of branded products won't be here also anyway. They're branded products. And we get the branded products to display their off-season items. Meaning to say it is 2019, the model comes out in 2018, it's off-season, it's at the very end, and they don't want to sell it anymore in their own store, they can get. So one would be off-season product. Second, in our mind will be any non-branded products whereby we have no tenants here having similar products or services. The bottom line is very simple. We cannot create direct competition to our tenant. We merely support our tenant in this case here. Right? So we have this carnival effect here for first level. Secondly, as I'll show you later too, on first floor you will have a huge event hall there. Event place. Okay, ask.
The tenants, standard lot tenants will use the carnival events. They have to pay extra for the events.
Okay. There will be very minimum charge for the standard lot. Okay, put it this way. When we start this exercise for the first few rounds here, generally we will even consider free because we don't promote. Think of it this angle. Our focus is not to make money from the tenant. It's to help the tenant to make money. That is a policy. We're not here to make money out of the tenant. We're here to help the tenant to make money. Right? So I will say to you, considering to provide complimentary is perfectly true. Just that when it goes on, perhaps some charges, minimum charges for cleaning everything take place. But definitely the direction is not to make money from them. Very clear. So I decide we are very clear what we're going to do. For the very beginning, we are very clear what I want to do in this place. So on top, you will have what we call as a first floor. And this first floor is an event hall. So, for example, when we talk about having drawing contests for children, we can have it on the first floor because it's big enough. We say we want to have a platform or a stage, we can have it because on top we can put a stage there. Yeah. So those things we can do on top there. Right? So when you see the place, you can see it's huge enough to do all these things here. So one is carnival, one is more organized contest, competition, etc. Right on top there. Right?
Oh,
Pre-plan. Yes.
So, from in April to know what are the carnival events?
Yeah.
What are
Correct.
the first floor events?
Yes, very good, correct. So by the time we look into April launching, that's why our team is focusing on this now, right? They're calling people, talking to people, bringing them to come to this place here. You know? By the time it opens, we will have an idea, we'll list down, all right, on a month by month, some are confirmed, some dates are tentative, which month, but we will have spoken to all these people. So at least you will know, oh, when you come in, this is what will happen. Yeah, okay. So that one will be for the first floor. All right now. So now I go back to continue what you asked as a question. So now you imagine your 1425 a lot together with event support. Is it correct? To make it happen. Number two. Even though it sounds exciting, but for us to ensure it's successful, we believe physical events and not good enough, even though we have done our very best. Why? Because there's a second platform if we have to capitalize on to ensure that the tenant do well. And this is why we talk about the digital platform. Alright now. And it goes like this. In our mind, we imagine now we have 350 owners. Of course, one owner take 2 or 3 shops to have stuff. Imagine we have 350 owners or tenants in this case. So what do we say to these tenants? First, when you come in, the first thing is, beside what I've explained to you on the physical side, we will now assist you to do business in cyberspace. Now there are 2 groups of people. One already have been doing it, one not at all. They have been doing it, leave it aside first. I'll talk about the zero base first, right? Okay, first, what we do for you is, you have zero idea about Facebook, perfectly no issue. What we do, step 1 is, our team will physically assist you to create your Facebook account. Number 2, after that, our team will physically assist you to actually prepare the content and come up with the business page for your Facebook account. Number 3, our team will assist you to identify all your products, take photograph of your products, and assist you to post. Next, our team will assist you after posting to market those products over here. The That's what we will do for you. Alright? So are you doing for us for the launching? The answer is no. We are doing for you from the time you start on the 1st of May for the next 2 years for free. One time offer. In is in, out is out. No more discussion with that, right? So it's for free, right? So it's from now. It means how long? 2 years. For 2 years, right to the very end, right? We will assist you in this case. Next, what is going to happen is, imagine we have 350 Facebook accounts or Facebook users. To make it happen, this have to be linked to the Everyday Mall community Facebook page. Alright, so you have a master page in this case here. All will be linked. And our job is to make sure that we promote this particular Everyday Mall community Facebook page here. You have to promote this, right? So to promote this, of course, it will go into one. You have to go for serial ad, for example, to promote this. One-time advertisement, teaser, for example. To promote this also, we have to do our own Facebook spending. We have to spend money, in actual fact. Alright? To promote this, we put into influencer, for example. Story goes on. This is called our social media platform, level 1. This is not e-commerce. This is social media platform first. So that the master or the community Facebook moves. Once it moves and becomes visible, reach out to X number of people here. So when people comes in to this community page, they say, oh, I'm interested in jeans, for example. Right? When you go in here, the traffic is directed to each one of the tenants. Payment made direct from customer to tenant. We then assist the tenant, even coach the tenant, explain to tenant how do you wrap up your products as per the required standard. Then they will logistically arrange this to be sent to the customer. Meaning to say, money paid to tenant, tenant make the arrangements, then send out. Whatever not known to them, don't know, come to see our team. Our team is here. Alright? We are also the base here. Alright? So we will support these people. Right, next. So in this whole transaction, whatever money paid by customer to tenant, how much money is Everyday Mall getting in this entire transaction? And the answer is nothing, zero. We are not paid a single cent at all. No single cent. Because money is paid from them to tenant. It won't affect us. And their products goes up. What are we doing? We are called the online facilitator, making sure they succeed, that's all. So if I say to you that we're here to facilitate for 2 years and we get zero payment, commission, are we not really serious enough to make it happen? We made no money from the whole thing. Why are we doing all these things? We just got to make sure the tenant pay us the rental that's due to us on a regular basis. That's all I mean. That's simple. We only have one income called rental income. Finish, case closed. No other income. There's a bottom line. As clear as that. As clear as that. Yeah? So that's how it works. So next issue is then everyone they come to the mall, what we're going to do is this. We make sure that compulsory every single lot. We will come up with a creatively designed sticker, and the sticker will be like shop at Facebook, your company's name. Let's say your company's name is Dreamland, example. So be shop at Facebook Dreamland. So you go, oh, every one of them are like this. This is the only mall that works at the basis of physical and social media now. In Malaysia, no, nothing of this sort is available. Next, what I explained to you is a social media platform. But we have to wait for it to mature. To mature means to say, after linking all these 300, they know how this whole thing works, the mechanics, everything, you know. The next level is e-commerce platform. Meaning, as far as Everyday Mall is concerned, it itself is a company. Is that correct? We will then link to Lazada. Our plan is Lazada, our plan is 11th Street, our plan is Shopee. Right? So now it moved to next level called the e-commerce level. Just now was social media only, so move into the e-commerce level. Then the ball game is now different already.
So when you it started to do the e-commerce one?
I do not anticipate it will happen in 2019. I won't have anticipate because it takes time to get all these standards, and many of them may not be familiar to go through because we opened only in April, some places in May, so only 9 months. So we anticipate sometime earliest by January of 2020. But let's focus just on making social media work first. Yeah? We're very clear, we must make sure, don't hurry, our team is here for 2 years to make it mature, that's all. Right now. So this is our concept. So because of this reason, the package we put at minimum 5,000 is really an underpriced already. Right? It's really underpriced. But we don't want to put it so high to make it unbelievable. So only 5,000 we're saying. They're giving you free 5,000 ringgit worth of digital marketing package for 2 years. For 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. Yeah. So we expect the people to have zero knowledge. Zero knowledge about everything. Alright? Zero.
Social media we focus on Facebook.
Yes, correct. Okay. What we are considering would be, of course, the YouTube and the Instagram. But the main focus will still be on Facebook because the other are still riding on it anyway. Still riding on this. Okay. Now imagine that we will have a place. You come in. Imagine this. People come and shop. I go to shop number 1. Alright, I buy something. As I move along, I see, wow, so many, isn't it right? Shop at Facebook. So you can snap, you can take down, and then start the transaction.
You see, each and every the blogs owners are so-called permanent address here.
Yes.
So in other words, or any corresponding also can reach here also.
Very good. Okay. Corresponding 100% can reach here. This is the part we have to make arrangement in terms of the cost and so on. Answer yes. You make a note first. Answer yes. Answer yes. Because why do I say yes? Because in our next sharing session here, answer yes. Okay. It has to be a yes because what happens could be, next issue is this now. I've only explained those people who actually essentially have zero knowledge about Facebook, etc. But then you have some people that already have. Alright? So for those people that have, you tell them this. You have been using Facebook as a personal social media tool. We are talking about moving to a next level, using social media or Facebook as a business tool. So we will assist you to come up with your business page, which they don't do because you're using a social media tool yourself personal anyway. So we assist you for the business page, assist you systematically how to post it in a manner which is the most effective for business as well. So even though the guy said it's perfectly fine, yeah, you still assist to do that. Second issue is you must realize that you're talking about social. Here we're talking about connecting 350 people together among ourselves, connecting to a community page and marketing it. You think this way. The power of this is like this. If I am a tenant, I have one client. I bring the customer to me and the person goes back. But our case is different. I bring one customer here. This customer is shared among the 200 or 300 over people already. It's huge explosion, in terms of sharing, the sharing economy. Right? This is economy 4.0 now. Right now. So in this context, what we are saying is, for those who are actually saying we are doing this, no issue. We will move you to a next level of doing business using social media, this Facebook, because you're using only for social purposes. Next. So because of this reason, we are now saying that Everyday Mall, when you sign up with us, what are we offering you? First, we are offering you a physical lot supported by structured events for whole year. Secondly, in addition, for free, we are offering you free online retail space supported by our digital marketing campaigns. It's exactly what is given on this page already. That's the meaning here, right? That's why it says what are we providing?